For those that don't know you, basically, readers that haven't heard of you before, just tell me a bit about yourself, your channel.
Okay, so my main name is Naysayerz, and that kind of started from a very old gamer tag, and that's continued into sort of creating content on both YouTube and Twitch, but mainly Twitch, heavily focused in the esports sort of scene, with casting over mainly CSGO, because that's the game I've been playing for sort of 4 to 5 years now. So kind of casting over those, but also interactive games, challenges, content, and just basically being an online personality that people seem to get along with and are invited to events. So yeah, that's kind of me in a nutshell, really.
How long have you been doing it for?
Streaming itself properly for about a year. I just did a couple of WoW streams when I was like at university, and then I realised the power of Twitch and streaming and stuff, so I took it more seriously last year. But I've been doing YouTube for about 2-3 years now, on and off. Not serious things, part-time, incorporated with being an adult and having a full-time job. So yeah, it's been good fun.
Do you find it a struggle to balance, or like having a full-time job and streaming?
Yes, definitely. It's a struggle because I want to be consistent, and I feel like a lot of the time I can't be with my content because work takes priority over that. It's a full-time job. And that makes it very difficult to balance it, but it is very rewarding when you do, because you are able to find that connection with people, make content that you like and other people like, and it's worthwhile. But there is a balance. I'm sure I'm not the only one that finds it hard to balance, but it's just, I'm sure it will all fall in place at one point, but it's just trying to find the happy medium between the both.
I mean, you said Counter-Strike was like your main game. Yeah. Is there any other games that you play on your channel?
We've definitely started doing a lot more like Let's Plays and stuff like that, if you can call it that nowadays. So we've just done Firewatch, which we really loved. I've got a very short attention span, so Firewatch was great and kind of adhered to my sort of wanting to achieve something, but in only a few hours. And we've just almost finished Last of Us. But we also play, I don't know, like we've just had Battleborn access, so we play Battleborn. I'm looking forward to playing Overwatch. And all your main games, but I also play quite a lot of classic games as well, and that's how I built my name up, was on classic, like kind of Crash Bandicoot streams and stuff like that. So there is definitely a mixture of games that are there, but I do always find there is a definite day dedicated to CSGO on the channel.
Did you, like, if you started only a year ago, you've seen some incredible growth over the past year. Did you ever imagine it would go this quickly? No,
because I'm quite a socially awkward person. But it seems that when I sit down in front of a webcam, I'm kind of quite talkative, and I feel like I can kind of express myself much better, and I think people kind of received that quite well. I never expected to kind of be special guest last year at I57 and this year, and kind of invited to lots of things, and I think that's just a credit to the hard work that we put in, not only me but the people off the channel, and yeah, no, it's just something that you can't really fathom. Like, people come up and want to take selfies with you or want to chat with you, and that's really nice because it feels like you've made something with them. They've got something they can connect with. So no, I never ever, I don't think anyone does really, but it's very, you can't quantimise it or anything.
Just
it's
a
very
nice
weird.
surprise when you
Yes,
find something
definitely.
you're good at.
Yeah, definitely.
And what does, like, do you know, have you got any plans for the future, like any big changes you've been making, what games you're looking forward to? You mentioned Battleborn, Overwatch.
Yep.
Anything else?
Big changes are that I'm going to be definitely regular. I'm almost going to try and do full time, and I've just started investing into cameras to go back to YouTube. Although some people say YouTube in the gaming community is dead, I don't feel like it is, especially with the personality side of things. So I plan to explore that, but also I'm very much into tech and gadgets and stuff like that, so I'm planning to do a lot more tech reviews, like I used to do before, but kind of bring a little bit of comedy into that, so kind of mix and match of everything, but soul being tech, all gameplay based things. I'm really looking forward to Overwatch. I spoke to a guy called Mark, who's a very good friend of mine, who's been in the CSGO scene for a year but was mainly in COD 4, and he said that he played the beta of Overwatch and found that he just didn't think about all the other games. That's all he could think about playing, so that is something I'm definitely stoked for playing, and I can't wait for.
Same with me, it just looks incredible.
Yeah.
Watching streams, I need to play this.
So hyped.
Yeah. And finally, where can people find you? YouTube, Twitter, is it all just Naysayerz?
It is literally all just Naysayerz. I think my YouTube is official Naysayerz, and it's with a Z because I'm cool, and that was made back in the early 2000s. But yeah, anything like Twitch, Naysayerz, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all those kind of things. I'm on all those platforms, and I try to be as active as I possibly can. So if you guys want to drop a follow and come say hi, that'd be great.
Cool. Thanks very much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Cheers.